Hey guys, this is Ashutosh presenting before you assignment 14. So these are the questions of assignment 14. So the first question is, when do we perform regression testing and what are the testing artifacts or deliverables for test up before production release? So basically, we perform regression testing whenever the developer has developed the software and he has tested the software in the local environment. After that, the developer will push the code to the dev environment, and there he will test. After that, he will push the code to the QA server. There, the manual tester will test, and after that, this process will continue till a complete cycle or a complete sprint is completed. And after that, after completion of one cycle or one sprint, the tester basically tests the software, and that testing is called as regression testing. So basically, in regression testing, the manual tester or the tester test basically that after integrating with the previous software, a new piece of software, is it working fine or not, or after adding new features or adding a new build to the previous software, whether there are any defects or any problems. So then we perform regression testing. So this is called as regression testing. So the artifacts or deliverables which are associated with regression testing are release documents, like release notes, sign off emails, and test reports, regression test reports. So the second question is, explain the step-by-step product development process. So basically, the product development process includes many things. For example, let us consider there is a client who wants to develop a software, or for example, he wants to develop a car. So he will just go to any software company. He will go to the software company and he will tell to the company that he wants to develop a software or a car. So accordingly, he will sign a document or a contract with the company. And after that, company appoints a business analyst for the client. The business analyst basically collects all the requirements from the client, and after collecting all the requirements, the business analyst basically give these requirements, means take these requirements in the form of a document which is called as SRS or user stories, means system requirement specification or user stories. So after taking all the requirements from the client, basically the business analyst give these reports to the team. So basically the team consists of project manager, scrum master, developer, tester, and many more. So in this process, what the team does, they do a feasibility study of the requirements. They basically check what are the ability, whether do they have the proper resources to do the complete the development, do they have all the necessary things, and everything they just check, and they ask a QA where they clear all their doubts. So after the feasibility stage is completed, basically 3 people come into role. So the first one is developer, the second one is tester, and the third one is the client himself. So what the developer does, so basically developer asks questions to the client, he does the feasibility study, and after he understands what he has to develop, he starts to develop that into a build, means a piece of codes, means small codes he is developing each day or after some days, and in those piece of codes he is developing that software. So once he has developed a piece of code, he just checks it in his own system, and after that, after checking in his own system, he just checks into the development environment. So after checking it in the development environment, he just pushes the code to the QA environment. In the QA environment, the tester tests the code, and after finding that the code is fine, he just pushes it to the production release. So basically, this is the step-by-step process of development of any software or any product. So the third question is, what are some of the reasons of missing a bug by a tester? So there can be many reasons why a tester misses a bug. So some of them are like maybe the tester is not clear with the artifacts or with the documentation. The second reasons maybe their lack of time. Maybe sometimes the production release comes very soon and the tester do not get proper time to find all the bugs. The third reasons can be non-understandable or inappropriate test cases, and also wrong test data, wrong testing environment. So these are some of the reasons why a tester misses a bug. So the fourth question is, what is a release notes? Explain with the help of an example. So basically, a release note is nothing but it is a technical document where all the details of the newly updated product or the newly updated build of software is there. Means, for example, if there is a WhatsApp, so WhatsApp has some bugs. So in the next update, what they will do, they will fix their bugs, and also they will add some more new functionalities or new features to their product. So that features they basically uh, they add in their product, but at the same time they release a document. So that document is only called as the release notes. In that release note, every details of that software is written, means what are the newly added things and what are the bug fixes, what are the problems. Also, all these things are basically written in that. So I will show you one example of release note. So this is a release note of some software. So you can see here what are the things means they have added and what are all the fixes they have done. So, and this is the release version, which is 4.67. So previously also some releases are means already in the market. So these are all about my assignment 14. Thank you.